Elizabeth Joyce. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Embracing Spiritual Frontiers. I'm going to be doing a reading now for Pisces, the sign of Pisces, for April 1st through April 15th, 2024. And we'll start with the Thoth deck, the Crowley deck. It's a beautiful deck. It's one that I graduated to because I was working very closely and learning from the White Rider. And then I went to the Crowley deck, which is very much more powerful for me and speaks differently than the White Rider deck. So it has a different vibration. I have a lot of decks here that I'll be using throughout readings that I'm going to be doing on YouTube. So we should have a lot of fun discovering what's behind all of these wonderful divine messages. We're going to do the cut with the Crowley deck for Pisces for April 2024. We start with the Emperor. And the Emperor is an institution. It's a strong man. It's like the president. It's the head of the household. It also could be a judge. And there's the Emperor. And then we have the Tower, which represents destruction of plans, sudden, unexpected changes, and a crumbling of sorts. And then we have the Prince of this, which can either be a person or it can represent productivity. So whatever's going on with Pisces, you've got a ruler that's going to guide you and take you to something that has to change. It changes quickly and fast. It can be a lot of things because this is for the collective, remember. It can be leaving a job. It can be getting a promotion. It can be moving to a new area to do the work. It can mean a lot of things. It isn't necessarily negative unless you really don't want to move. But the move will come and the chance will come. And it leads to productivity. So it leads to new beginnings, something brand new for you. And I've been saying that about Pisces for quite a while, that they're going to have a brand new beginning starting in the summer. And it's very positive, and it looks like you're moving forward. So that's the cut. Now we're going to do the spread. The center is where you are now. And this is Pisces. And then we have the outcome, the obstacle, the psychological, and the karma. We start off with the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, and the Fool. The High Priestess is your energy field. The High Priestess represents energy already taken. It represents what you've done to this point to bring you to where you are. The energy is set, and it gives you a lot of choices, but you're confused right now, and you don't know which one to take, because there's a lot of them. And this is out of left field. So maybe you'll have a dream, or maybe you'll have some kind of an inner urging towards where you want to go. You haven't decided yet, but it's coming. It's coming out of left field, which can mean either a phone call, a surprise, or a dream. As we go up to the result, it shows working with money, working with gaining money, working with saving money, working with having enough money to pay the bills. And there's a decision made that's coming that will make you more stable. And the 10 of this is family money. So this is going to bring in strong family money, whatever you choose here from your choices that the high priestess is giving you. You're going to make some changes, make some decisions, and they'll be the right ones because they'll bring in family money. As we go to the obstacles, we have the Chariot and two women. We have the Queen of Discs and the Queen of Swords. Now, those two women are opposite each other because in the Crowley deck, Swords and Discs are negative and Cups and Wands are negative. So we have somebody that has two sides to them that doesn't really know what to do. They want to be in control, but there's two sides of them, and they have to make a decision. And this also can be a person and a lawyer, because the Queen of Swords is either the widow or the lawyer, and the Queen of Discs is the comfortable person in the house. Very, very motherly, very comfortable. So the two of them have to come together to make a decision and to be in control. But they haven't done that yet. That's what the Chariot is all about, and that's what the obstacle is, that these two women have to work it out to come together and be in control. Down in the psychological, you have agony of mind, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Cups, who can be a wishy-washy person or a person that's always in dreamland. But this person is confused. The Eight of Swords is confusion. She's between two swords, agony of mind and confusion. So she's waiting for her signal very wisely. She's waiting. That's very Pisces. Pisces is in confusion, knows it, and is waiting for her signal, which is coming, but not right away. Not for the first 15 days of April. Anyway, then we have the karma, and the karma is money, the Nine of Discs. So that's good money, but Five of Swords with it means that you've had to use the money, and you've had to use the money, some of it, when you didn't really want to. But it leads to the Six of Cups, which again is your party, is your getting together and being happy and celebrating. And they're celebrating because the money spent, even though it was difficult to come by, was given to the high priestess, the energy to bring you long-lasting growth. This is family money. So we have a party because what's coming is family money. That's what I have for you now. This is for the first 15 days of April for Pisces Collective. And now we're going to do the Wheel of Life. Now we're using the Weight Rider deck to do the Wheel of Life for Pisces, the Pisces Collective. And we'll see what's going on in your life the first 15 days in April. April 1st to April 15th, 2024. So here's the cut. Oh my. So we start, there's three major arcana here. So something very profound is coming to Pisces, and I think it's going to be around the eclipse time, around the 8th of April or just after. It's the Chariot. That's movement. That's travel. Either travel by car or travel by plane. The Emperor is your judge, is your boss, is the head honcho of the corporation. And the Fool is out of left field. Something unexpected. So it seems to me that you're going to be traveling, that you're going to meet with an important man, and that you're going to be very surprised at the result of that meeting. And it could mean a big promotion for you. It's very positive, and you'll be shocked to be out of left field. So that's the cut. Now we're going to go to the wheel, which is the 12 houses of the zodiac. The first house is self. The second house is your money and your values. The third house is the neighborhood and your oldest son or a sibling. The fourth house is the home. The fifth house is your creativity and your children. The sixth house is work, pets, and health. The seventh house is unions and partnerships. The eighth house is other people's money, banks, taxes, insurance. And the ninth house is travel and your spirituality growing. And the 10th house is how the world sees you with work. And the 11th house is the people around you and love received. And the 12th house is what you don't see coming, what's going on in your shadow, so that you can work it out. And this is the result. Okay. So the first house is the Five of Discs. And the Five of Discs represent worries about money. These two people are outside the church. And of course, the church has the pentacles in the window. And the two people are outside the church and they're in the snow. And they're very, very worried. But they really don't have to be worried. They're looking for shelter. And the shelter is coming and being provided. The second house is the High Priestess. And that's in the house of values. That means that everything has been decided already. Look at the pomegranates here. And she's holding the Torah, and she's got the cross, she's got the Bible, and she's got all the signs. The moon, she's got all the signs of spiritual awareness. So the High Priestess is the highest form of spiritual awareness, bringing in to your money and your values. It's very positive. Everything is working out as it should, and the karma is already set, so you don't need to worry, Pisces. The third house is the house of neighborhoods, children, your oldest son, and siblings. And this is a change in the way of living. So you might change neighborhoods temporarily or for quite a while. It's not showing a move necessarily. It's showing a need to be in a different place than you are now to get something done. Very interesting. A change in the way of living. The fourth house is the King of Cups. And that's probably the reason that you have to change your way of living. Now, the King of Cups can be an older man. So it could be a father that you have to take care of. It could be an older brother that you have to take care of, or even your oldest son. And there you are. He's going to be very supportive of you, but he's the reason that the changes have to be made. Now we have a Page of Cups in the fifth house, and that can be a younger son that's very helpful, or it can be a new idea for a new business that you're trying to get off the ground. The fish is still in the cup, and the fish in the cup means that the thoughts are still there, but that it's ready to jump out. And that's good. That's your creativity. The sixth house is the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card in the Waste Rider deck. So it's good health, good pets, and good work. You're on the right track, you're doing the right thing, and things are beginning to be productive for you. So you have 9 weeks or 9 months before it all comes together for you. But it's on the right road, and there's a lot of good juice here. There's a lot of good energy here, and you will be successful with what you're trying to do. And the 7th house is the Emperor. There he is again, the boss man, the head of the company, the head honcho or the president or whatever. You're going to partner with this Emperor in order for you to create something new for your life. The 8th house is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is the only knight in the deck that doesn't move. He's sitting there holding his money. So whatever is happening very slowly. It's going to have a good result because this man probably has his first dollar he ever earned. And you will be able to build up your finances and your reserve, but very slowly. That's what the Nine of Pentacles says to you. The 9th house is your travel and your spirituality. You are really putting it together to build foundation and to build family money. So you will be bringing a legacy to yourself over the next 10 months. And it will continue after that. And that's very positive. The 10th house is the Three of Cups. And that's a celebration. The celebration comes from the Emperor, who you'll be meeting with, and is going to elevate you and bring you a promotion. And there'll be a party, and there'll be a lot of people toasting to you and congratulating you that you're in your new position. The 11th house is the Seven of Cups. So as you're in your new position, you're seeing that there's a lot of possibilities and you don't know which way to go. But you can go to all of them if you'd like to and make them all work one at a time. So you're going to divide things up into different sections and make each one work. It'll take some time, and your vision will come to fruition. The 12th house is the house that you don't see coming, and this is a man hanging on to his money. He's got his feet on pentacles, he's clinging to a pentacle, and he's got a pentacle on top of his head. So he's learned how to value money, and he's learning how to save money. He hasn't been able to do that before. And of course, you Pisces are famous for that. So you have to learn what's important to you before you give to other people. You have to take care of yourself. And that's what this is reminding you of in the 12th house. And the outcome is the Hierophant, which means to continue in prayer. The Hierophant represents the church, an organization. It could be a courthouse. It can be an institution like a college. It's where you learn. And this is saying that you're still learning and that you're not ready right now to have all this happen to you. It's on its way to you, and it will come as you learn. As you learn, things will begin to unfold and fall into place. And it will take 5 weeks, 5 months, or 5 years for each part. So that's what I have for you now, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Now we're going to pull a rune to see if we can get another message, a spiritual message of whatever spirit wants you to learn at this time. This is a rune called the Self. And it's an important rune in this because I told you that the 12th house is telling you to care for yourself and to put yourself and your needs first. And you don't do that, Pisces. You're known not to do that. You can be very loving and very giving to other people, but don't neglect yourself. So this is Elizabeth Joyce, and this was your reading for the beginning of April. Please, if you like it, click like on the button, and please join my group. We have a very good group,